Good evening, collective. Welcome back, light workers. I am Frankie with Thirdeyepisciano. Welcome to the space. How are you all doing? As a reminder, I am recording for my YouTube channel, so you'll see me looking towards my YouTube camera, and Instagram, you'll see me looking frontwards. And I'm also currently live on Instagram over here, and so then vice versa. If you see me YouTube looking this way, it's because I'm looking towards my phone and the Instagram camera. But wherever you are, whenever this finds you, just know that this was the exact moment and that you needed to be here. Because I guarantee you there is something, a message, clarity of mine that you needed to be in this space to receive. Um, I am a channel between spirit teams, beings of light, angels, angelic channeling, and this is a constant practice. So if you are here, just have that trust and faith that you needed to be here, whether you're live or whether you're seeing this at a recorded time. Welcome. Let's see here on Instagram. Hey Drewski, how are you? How you doing? Thank you for your likes. Thank you for all that love. I'm sending that back to you 10 times fold, 100, 1,000 times fold. Drewski says, good evening. I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy too. And I'm happy that you are here. And I'm excited to get to meditate, to open the space, to learn and take a deeper dive as we've been doing now this third live out of this 7 live series that we're going to cover each and every chakra at a deeper dive. So thank you. I am very happy as well. Fire, fire, fire. And I usually start at 7:07. I call it the witchy hour here at thirdeyepisciano. That's when I officially start talking about today's topic, which is the Solar Plexus Chakra. But for now, we're just giving a few minutes to get the algorithm going. If anybody wants to join live as of right now, or move around that algorithm with those likes and those comments. And that way, if someone needs to hear this right now, it could hopefully reach them. But like I said, and like I always say, time is only linear in this plane and this existence as we know it. But when it comes to the universe, the way it's ruled in the angelic realms, there is no time. There is this eternal present. And sometimes it's this harder concept for us humans to understand. Why? Because we're limited by the constraints of this physical body. Because we are the universe experiencing itself in a material form right now. And it's just our mind, our ego. But you know, it's part of the work we're doing. And part of this bigger collective spiritual awakening and shift and all these changes that we're seeing. I'm sure each and every one of us has our own personal process that we're going through, and as well as in the collective space, we are seeing changes. Just changes happening. But this is, like we've said, right? This is where the faith and trust comes in. Knowing that there's a duality in the universe and each and of us human beings. There's a shadow and there's a light. And when we're raising the vibration, there can be this strains of shadow and darkness that kind of get pulled from under that. And it takes sometimes organization and light to shed light into that shadow so we can fully free ourselves. And that, that those processes sometimes aren't the prettiest as we're going through it, but on the other side of that comes the lesson, comes the learning, comes the growth, comes the abundance. And also the importance of these spaces right now. Being at peace with yourself, being in your center, quieting the voice and the ego from the external chaos. Hey, ChemCon. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When we quiet the mind, we're in our center. We can be in this place of peace in order to, do those new neurological pathways, receive guidance, and to better solve the challenges ahead of us. Can now, in this day and age where we're moving fast, we want things done here and now, and all the shifts and movement there is, being at peace, in that inner peace, is an act of rebellion. And why? Because we are shifting, we are opening, we are awakening. And when we can maintain that peace, you transmit it to the spaces and the people around you. So this is how more and more of us are in these spaces. We're shifting the collective consciousness. That's why congratulate yourself for being here today, because no matter if you meditate, no matter if you just hear the conversation or vice versa, again, there was something you needed to hear, and this is all for us to keep learning, to keep, it's not like I know everything. This is just from my experience. And also, if you ever want to share anything, it is valid. I am open to learning, to giving, receiving, and being of this space of like nurturing our knowledge. And with that, guys, it's 7:07, the witchy hour. I'm gonna ring the bell. Like class has started. And you cleanse the energy. So, topic of today, the Solar Plexus Chakra. So we're in our, like I mentioned earlier, in this third part of this 7 series lives that we're gonna deep dive on each chakra. We are now in the Solar Plexus Chakra, also known as Manipura in Sanskrit. And this is the third chakra in our chakra system. It is associated with our personal power, the willpower, and our confidence. It's located in the upper abdomen area, and it is connected to the element of fire and associated with the color yellow, thus the yellow shirt. This chakra is found in this space physically in your body, and it's associated with some of these organs like your stomach, your liver, the pancreas, small and large intestines. And so the location of the solar plexus, as we mentioned, is situated in the upper abdomen region. And it's pretty much between your belly button and the sternum. And some of the key themes of this chakra involves personal power, self-esteem, confidence, like I said, willpower, and control and restraint. The solar plexus represents strength, vitality, and passion. Some of the functions of this solar plexus chakra. And this energy center governs our ability to be confident, assertive, and make decisions from a place of inner wisdom. It is often described as the chakra that's the center of your life force and your ability to take action and create change. And this is because, for this reason, it is associated with prana, aka life force, and it is this chakra that energetically charges or distributes the energy between your other chakras. The solar plexus is sometimes referred to as the seat of the soul. So, some of the symbolism behind the solar plexus. The solar plexus is associated with the element of fire. Fire, fire, fire! And it's associated, well, fire represents transformation, power, and action. And this resonates with the solar plexus's role as the seat of your personal power, willpower, and the ability to take charge of your life. The fire energy within the solar plexus helps us to transform desires into actions and to overcome these obstacles. It is also associated with this element of fire because it is this chakra that rules over digestion, and your metabolism. The color associated with this solar plexus is the color, like I mentioned, yellow. And this is because the solar plexus, it kind of represents this connection between the solar plexus and the sun. And these feelings of like joy, happiness, and excitement. The representation of the solar plexus, the image you'll find if you Google it, is this yellow 10-petaled flower, and inside the flower there's usually this downward triangle, or you can also find a flame. Each petal of these flowers is meant to represent the 10 pranas, or like the 10 main life forces that govern the body, that represent the chakra's connection to energy and power. Alternatively, these 10 petals can also represent like the qualities that you need, or like these blocking qualities that you need to overcome in order to like balance the chakra. And these can be like anger, hatred, jealousy, fear, sadness, these type of feelings. The downward triangle is the alchemical representation of fire. And since, this element is associated with this chakra, that's why there's that symbolism. And of course, it symbolizes this transformative energy as the fire is. The archangel associated with this chakra is Archangel Jophiel. And if you remember, looking back, the root chakra is associated with Uriel. The sacral chakra is associated with Gabriel. Now the solar plexus is associated with Jophiel. And Jophiel is the one that has the most feminine energy out of the three. Again, they don't have gender. Their angels only have energy. But for most of us in this community, and from what I've read and seen, this angel is usually represented feminine. So these three chakras are the chakras connected to like our earthly part of ourselves. And so that's like saying that, knowing that, we know that Jophiel is this powerful celestial being that is associated with beauty, wisdom, and creativity. She is often called upon for inspiration, to clear chaos, and to manifest beauty in one's life. And let's remember, and then Jophiel means beauty of God. And this is not just meaning physical beauty. Of course, also physical beauty, but this is beauty in general. Having that confidence, that good self-esteem, seeing things from a higher perspective, and seeing the beauty in life, the beauty in your abundance, the beauty even in your challenges, the beauty even in your haters, the beauty of life. So it's not just the beauty of of like, oh, I'm pretty, oh, I'm handsome. No, it's also just this general feeling even nature. You know, Jophiel is also connected to nature for this reason, because of the beauty we find in nature. And then I added these two for symbolism that I haven't done for the other chakras, but I added planets and the glands associated. So the planets associated with the solar plexus is the sun and Mars. The gland associated with the solar plexus is the pancreas. So, what does a balanced solar plexus chakra look like? It is characterized by a strong sense of self, confidence, self esteem, personal power, and empowerment. It is the ability to make decisions, healthy emotional stability, sense of purpose, and generosity. And of course, I think I would add also beauty. So, an unbalanced solar plexus. What does that look like? Well, for this chakra, it kind of divvies up in two parts here. So, there can be an underactive solar plexus. And remember, this is because it's associated with fire, with the sun. So, this could be like a solar plexus that's diminished, that's more, it's weaker, it's underactive. The physical symptoms can be digestive problems, indigestion, acid reflux, heartburn, eating disorders, fatigue, and just an overall like upset stomach. Some of the emotional symptoms is this lack of confidence, low self-esteem, feeling a victim of circumstance, ego, indecisiveness, helplessness, and just an overall feeling of lack of purpose. So then that's the underactive. Then there's the overactive. So it can get blocked because of this underactive stuff, but it can also get blocked if it's too overactive. So remember, if fire's too big, what does it do? It burns a lot of things. So some of the emotional symptoms of an overactive chakra: the need to control others, aggression, anger, being overly competitive. I mean, I'm competitive, like good, like there's good healthy competition, but then there's over the top pettiness and being judgmental. So this is like these behavioral symptoms of like rigidness or like this need to have control. So it can get blocked by either or. But not to worry, we know there is methods to cleanse this beautiful chakra. And one of those methods is, and guys, please help me with your likes. Don't stop helping me with your likes, with your comments. We'll have a lot of time to not write anything. Thank you. Fire. Love. Thank you for the love. All that back to you guys. Not to worry, there is methods to balance and cleanse this chakra. One of them we know, smudging. Your nice little smoke, your nice little palo santo, your sage, your incense. You can find incense related. There's even like yellow incense that's related to reinforce that you're putting this intention that it's to cleanse the solar plexus. Sounds. So I added this too, the mantras. So the mantra for the solar plexus is Ram. So RAM. So closing your eyes and just going Ram, Ram, and intentionally putting in your solar plexus Ram, and go until you can even feel your lips vibrating, and do it all the way till like your breath is out. So we'll do it again. Ram. And then, just visualize you putting all your attention in your solar plexus. Hey, Wolf Attack. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you. Fire, love. So some of the associated frequencies, so there's your Spotify, your YouTube, that you want to put on to just have it in the background, is the 364 hertz, 364, and there's the 182. 182. And some of the crystals, quartz, of course, all the quartz and crystals that have yellow shades. So some of them that can be citrin. I have citrin right here actually in my bracelet. I think you guys can see it over here on YouTube. Citrin's one, pyrite. I have pyrite, but I don't have it close to me. It's almost, they call it like the fake gold because it kind of looks like gold in a way because it's sparkly. So golden colors too. Tiger's eye. Tiger's eye also helps with the solar plexus. Carrying it in your pocket, putting it actually over the chakra. That's another way. And everything's with intention, guys. Remember, if you put intention, then have faith and trust that it's working. And what's up, Wolf Attack? The sunstones. Sunstones are beautiful. And I think I said this one was for the sacral last week too. And yeah, they can overlap, guys. Some can overlap. Yellow jasper. I don't know if this is what this is. I don't know, but since I know because of this color, it's associated with the solar plexus as well. Rutilated quartz, even amber. Candles. Any yellow candles, boom, good for solar plexus. Physical exercise, we've talked about this, right? Boost endorphins, activity grounds you, you feel good, you're releasing that stagnant energy. Physical workout, again, is always going to be good. Another physical activity you can add though too, more intentional with the solar plexus is, remember I said the association with the sun. So there's this practice called sun gazing. So preferably do this in sunset or sun up. So when the sun's not too crazy high in the sky, unless you crazy like that and you love the sun, just wear your sunblock, put your shades, do what you need to do. Just do it safely. And you're going to focus on your breath. You can either do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. You can kind of do a meditation, honestly, up to you on whatever resonates. And you're going to focus on your breath. You're going to focus on that solar plexus, which remember, it's in your upper abdomen. And you're just going to feel how that's why it's nice to do it either in sun up or sun down, because you get more of the direct hit from the sun's rays. And you just intentionally feel like it's filling up like this solar plexus chakra. It's balancing it. It's cleansing it. And remember, like I mentioned, this is the chakra that charges your other chakras. So just feel as it's distributing this energy. That's sun gazing. That's another thing. ChemCon said, see that green flash? I know. I've heard of that too. Yeah. I heard it because of the pollution. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's send good energy to that. Maybe doing this, we're polluting less. Some of the clothes that, another way to balance it is wearing clothes, yellow clothes, with that intention, That's why I've been matching each life with the color of the chakra, just to reinforce this energy. Foods. I added that category this time around too. Yellow foods, pineapples, bananas, mangoes, corn, elote. Essential oils. That's another one I hadn't said. Hey, Lydia, how are you? Thanks for being here in this space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Help me with your likes. Help me with your comments. I'm so glad to have a little crowd here today. We're going to have a beautiful meditation. And what better else than with the fire element, like with this chakra that's connected with fire. So it's going to be good. We're going to be sweating up in here. Water, of course. Water is always a good way to cleanse, to balance your chakras using your personal energy resonance. I will keep repeating this in these 7 series that I'm going to have for each chakra. Your personal energy resonance. Rubbing your hands together, bringing them out, bringing them in. Of course, take your time. I'm just doing it fast. And then boom, putting that intention and putting it in your solar plexus. ChemCon says, is a full moon today? Yes, it is a full moon. Thank you for reminding me. I meant to cover that at the beginning, but I got talking with other stuff. But yes. I'll talk about it right now. Bookmark it there. I'll be back. I'm pretty much done here because another practice is mindfulness practices, which we're going to do today. Meditation, yoga, tai chi. Some yoga poses are like, if you know of yoga, like the cobra, like that it helps with the solar plexus, knees to chest, laying down on your back, bringing those knees onto your chest. That's another way to like open up the solar plexus. And meditation, visualization, all those beautiful mindful practices. And that's what I got on the solar plexus, y'all. So yes, Akemi, Kemcon, you said there's a full moon tonight. Yes, guys, there's a full moon. This is a beautiful full moon because remember, when it's a full moon, it's the opposite sign of the sun sign that we're currently in. We are in Gemini. So the opposite, it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius happens to be, oh my God, I just made the connection right now, is a fire sign. And we're working like with fire element today. So, oh my God, I love that. Thanks for bringing that up, Kemcon. Yeah, fire. We need fire because this solar plexus, well, okay, I'll go into that right now because I'll go into a tangent. But yes, so then this Sagittarius energy with Gemini is all about speaking our truth, unblocking that throat chakra, liberating ourselves, not only speaking our truth, but living our truth. With Sagittarius, though, with the full moon, it's the culmination of restraining ourselves. This is why we're seeing a lot of public display in the collective level, because we are like cutting those constraints, those cords. That's the collective, but each one of us are going through a process right now of letting go, of cleansing that. And Sagittarius happens to be, hey Griselda, gracias por estar aquí. Thank you. Welcome. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, guys. So that's even another good layer that we're doing this practice today, because Jupiter is the planet of manifestation, of abundance, of expansion. So speaking, basically the message for this full moon, as I interpret it, is speaking your truth, living your truth, vibrating in your truth is what will free you. And not only free you, but will expand you, will give you abundance, perfect health, love, and all the ways. And really now it's how the intention that you put your crystals out on the full moon tonight, put your waters out, manifest, do candle rituals, do whatever resonates in your heart desires, because this is a full moon to manifest because of this Sagittarius energy. Thank you for bringing that up, Kemcon. Grazie. And well, I guess just one last thing before we meditate. I just wanted to, quick recap. So we started with the root chakra, guys. That's like affirmations of I am. So that's we establish our base, right? Then we talked about the sacral chakra. That's I feel. So that's the creativity, the imagination, the passion. It's like, okay, we have our foundation. We're kind of building our walls. And then with solar plexus, it's more of this affirmations of I do. That's why it's connected with fire. It's taking action, vitality. Like, okay, now we're putting the roof in the house, and now we're getting to business here, because next week will be the heart chakra, and that's the bridge. So then we, after that, we start getting into the ethereal realms, if you will. But okay, I think this is a good transition we can make. I'm fiery today. So I got my little noise, my little bell. It's time to meditate, guys. So get into your space and into your position of meditation. Tell your body, tell your mind, it is time to meditate. It is time to relax. It is time to be in a space with yourself, for yourself, and in that way connect with that spirit that lives inside of this physical body. Give yourself these next 20 minutes or however long. So remember, Get into position. Very important. Put your feet flat on the ground, making that intentional connection with the Mother Earth. Your back, you want it straight, but still at a comfortable position. You don't want to slouch. You don't want to be too straight. Straight where you won't fall asleep, but still in a comfortable space. You want your hands, however you want, any mudra. In this case, I like for these lives, just putting it in the mudra of receiving, palms facing up, and just slowly let them drop onto your thighs. And your face, get into this middle position and just slightly bend your chin down. And once you're in position and in this beautiful space, close your eyes and simply start connecting with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Just submerge into the depths of your soul. Inhale, exhale, and release. Just get into that natural rhythm and anchor yourself to the feeling of air entering your nostrils when you inhale, and that same air exiting through your nostrils when you exhale. Just anchor yourself into that feeling. With each inhale, your chest rises and your lungs expand. And that air is taken to all parts and regions of your body, cleansing you of stress, tension, and anything you no longer need. And when you exhale, your lungs contract, your chest falls, and you release all that you're carrying. Inevitably, that beautiful mind of yours will come in. It will try to distract you. It will tell you you're not doing this correctly. It will remind you of everything you did throughout the day. Simply smile. View the thought as it comes. Don't judge. Don't analyze. Just observe. You inhale, you observe. You exhale and you release. And that thought has gone by. Like when the wind hits a tree branch and its leaves fall off. That's how many thoughts we have a day. Just view them, observe them, and detach. Enter the space of your body. Anchor yourself to your breathing and come back to my voice anytime you need it throughout this meditation. And we'll deepen this connection by doing 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Hold your breathing and move that air inside of you. Just visualize as it's sweeping and cleansing each and every cell. Exhale and release. Once you can no longer take air, start compressing your abdomen and you'll realize how much air there's still stored in there. We'll do this again. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Releasing, lowering your shoulders, unclenching your jaw, and just relaxing. We'll do it again. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. And now we'll do 3 deep breathings, but this time will be different. This will be to connect more with the fire within us. So we're going to inhale fast, hold, and release everything through your mouth. This is called circular breathing. We'll begin. Inhale through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. We'll do it again and do it exactly like I did it. Inhale. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And we'll do it one more time, as deep as you can. Inhale. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. And return to your normal breathing. And just feel. Feel how this breathing anchored you to the here and now. You can even feel the temperature shifted around you. Your heart rate has moderated. You are more connected with your body than with your mind. Smile and follow my voice and anchor yourself to your breathing as we take this journey. In front of you appears this beautiful pathway filled of rocks and pebbles. It's a very old road with pine trees, broken walls around it, some deserted homes, mostly nature. But there is this very old road that opens ahead of you. Just use the power of your visualization and your imagination. You can do this. Expand. You start going down this road. The sun is nice and warm out. It's a nice summer day. You feel that sun in your skin. You feel a breeze come by and caress your cheek. You smell the bushes around you. Put all your senses here. We are here. And as you're walking down this old road, you get this sense of familiarity. You've been here before. Your soul has been here before. And as you keep walking, you see there's some rocks ahead of you. These beautiful stones. There's big ones, massive ones, smaller ones. And there's some that you feel like their energy is inviting you to go sit down there. Keep walking. And then you reach a stone. Pick that stone that most resonates with you. Big enough for you to sit on it. And you sit on it. As you're sitting, reflecting, you see from the distance, from the same road where you came from, is this beautiful orb of light that's getting closer and closer and closer to you. Don't judge, don't analyze, just feel. As it reaches your aura, you can even feel the temperature shift in front of you. You can feel the warmth of this orb. And this orb starts taking the shape of this beautiful celestial being. Ahead of you is Archangel Jophiel. She radiates this golden energy. And she is projected as a beautiful feminine being. And she has a long dress, yellow in color, but you see it's carved with real flowers, threaded in this dress, connected to nature. Jophiel starts getting close to your aura, making a cleanse. With her right hand, she points towards your solar plexus chakra. This is that part between your belly button and your sternum, your upper abdomen area. Don't analyze, just feel. As this ray of light shoots from her finger directly through your solar plexus, and just feel as it's being balanced, cleansed, awoken. This beautiful pool of energy inside of you is being balanced, is being cleansed. Put all your attention in this space, for where you put your attention, you put your energy. And this constant ray of light from her finger to your solar plexus makes this chakra rotate faster and faster and faster. It almost turns like this fiery like substance. And rapidly, 2 rays of lights shoot out from this chakra, descending down through your hips. Just feel your thighs, your knees, running down your legs and concentrating at the very bottom of your feet. And then from the very bottom of your feet, these rays of lights exit and start burying themselves in the ground in this space. And they connect with the nucleus point of Gaia. You are grounded. You are present. You are here and now. The ray of light from Jophiel has not stopped. It's still charging and cleansing that beautiful chakra. And now a ray of light exits, ascending upwards, passing your chest area, your heart, your throat. Just visualize as this ray of light follow it. Your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, passing through your third eye, and concentrating at the very top of your head. Suddenly, this very golden, crystalline tube of light enters this space and connects directly with the very top of your head. And this beautiful energy floods your aura and your body. Just feel. You are now connected to the two powerful forces that make you. The strength of Gaia and the universal knowledge of the universe, of the Creator, and of your whole spirit team in this space. Jophiel steps aside as you are now connected. And in the horizon, you can see as the sun is setting in this space. You are energy in this space. Your physical body has been gone a while now. And now those rays of lights from the sun, because the sun is also a celestial being, connects directly to your solar plexus. Don't analyze, don't judge, just feel this connection. And as your solar plexus is now very open, very recharged, it starts spilling its energy and distributing it to the rest of your chakras, aligning you, centering you, and filling you of power, strength, vitality, compassion, action, courage, strength. I'll leave you a while with your spirit team. They have a message for you. Jophiel does a last spin around your aura. And you start returning to this space, to your physical space. Empowered, strengthened, balanced, with courage and with the conviction that you know the direction of your life and the purpose of why you are here, and you see the beauty of your soul and of the soul of each and everything and everyone. And it's time to come back. Jophiel leaves this space, and you start descending to your body safely with the help of your guardian angel. Inhale. Exhale. And start returning to your body and to your physical space, recharged and empowered. Inhale. And this time when you exhale, very slowly start wakening up your physical body by wiggling your toes, your feet, your legs, your body, your arms, your fingers, your hands. Move your shoulders in circles. Move your head in circles, whatever resonates, however you feel comfy, however you tell your body you're back. Softly open your eyes and stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch out that solar plexus. Fill it with light. Tell your body that you are recharged, that you are balanced, that you have changed at a molecular level. Even the space around you has changed. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those who meditated, because I really felt your energy. And here on Instagram, whoever's live now, tell me how this meditation made you feel. Whether you were able to connect, whether you just heard me, whether you saw something, smelled something, heard something. Tell me, please. Whether you want something done better, comments, anything, I'm open. It's very important for us to share our experiences, I even keep a journal of what you see in your meditations for those big moments where it's like, wow, I did that big connection. Andrew says, my spirit guide said to keep going. Oh, I love that. I really, really love that. Kemcon says, I didn't want to come back. Hey, Mavi, how are you? Thanks for being here. We just meditated. You're going to have to see the recording. Oh. Kemcon said, had such a nice meditation. Good. I'm glad. I'm so happy to hear that. That's what it's all about. And truly, like I always say, I don't prepare this before time. Yes, of course, I have an idea that we're going to be working with that specific chakra or that archangel or something, but what I was describing, the road, the rocks, it was just coming. And I'm going to be very honest with you all. I kept getting this energy and this voice inside my head telling me that we were like in Rome, like we were like in Italy, or that this was a very ancient road. Like it felt like a Roman road. I don't know. That's what I felt. And so thank you all for accompanying me in this journey, whether you're watching, whether you did this live or whether you're doing this at a recorded time. Thank you for your energy, because whether you did it right now or you do it at a later time, at this recording, time in the universe is not linear. So I did feel that energy as well. So thank you. Kemcon said, I finally was able to connect. Good, I'm glad. And like I said, y'all, keep coming back. Try to deep dive with me on each and every chakra. It's gonna help so much to concentrate, to open them up. And after we've deep dived on on all 7 of them. The next live after that, I'm like already gonna let you all know, we're gonna do a full chakra alignment. And you'll see, if you've been doing the work and deep diving on each chakra, you will notice the difference. How much more you're gonna expand your spirit. And this is how we start channeling, how we start expanding. Camcon said, such a difference when you practice little by little. Absolutely, absolutely what I'm literally just talking about is absolute. That's it. That's key. No one's a master or professional. We all have an ego. We all have human lives challenges. It still sabotages us. But this is why we meditate, because we have tools now. And we're able to connect, to go to these places. And to be sincere with you all, I think Archangel Jophiel had a lot to do, even with you, Camcon, with you connecting more now. Like, that was the guide. That was the guidance. Bring me in. Like, let me do this work. Because I just felt that constant power rush in I feel my solar plexus right now. Like, I feel like I can run right now. Like, I can go for a run. Like, I feel like empowered. So thank you. And I know it wouldn't have been the same if I would have just meditated on my own. Your energies make a difference. So before I let you all go, I'm going to make this a little thing to pull when we do. I still got to do a tarot only live. I really do. I know about that, but I've been concentrating on these chakras. I've been busy with my muggle job. But I do at least want to pull the angelic activations cards for these lives. Because we are working with the angels and the archangels and all the celestial beings of all the angelic orders. So it's important for us to keep emphasizing this. Camcon says, thank you for doing these meditations. I really felt warmth surround me. Oh, you're so welcome. And this is why I record it. This is why I post it, because you can always come back to this. If you for some reason were unable to make it to one of the lives, if you feel like you need that extra boost on that one chakra, go to my YouTube channel, go to my Instagram, check it out, work on it, receive that knowledge, because I share a lot with you all at the beginning, and then do the meditation. It's you, it's us. You need to want to do the work. This is 50-50. You need to want to do the work. No one, nothing, not the angels, not the spirit being. No one's going to come with a magic wand and fix your life. We got to do the work too. So let's see. Best and highest messages. Who's here? Who's here? Who guided this? Who was here? Who's here? Who's in this space, in this collective? Let's see who comes out. Who was helping? There's one that wanted to peek, but let's see. Who's here? Who's here? Okay, this cannot be a coincidence because the same one keeps jumping out. So that's the one I'm going with. I think I got this one in a pool not too long ago. It's called, and I think I'm saying this right, the Miriam. Healing the heart. This is a sacred time of healing. In order for you to feel whole once more, it's essential for you to reclaim all the lost parts of yourself. Call back all the aspects of yourself, all the gifts and talents that you have been forced to hide or repress. By unleashing these tender aspects of your deeper self, you allow your heart to rebuild and strengthen. Wow, this is kind of like last week. I'm feeling some foreshadowing here. Because what are we working next week? Heart chakra. Healing the heart. Yeah, but that's because that's the guide now, right? Now we're heading towards that direction. So that's beautiful. I love that. So I'll show you all the cards. This is the Miriam. Have you all heard of the Miriam? Let me know. I mean, I'm gonna do more deep dive and research, but If any of y'all have some knowledge, some feedback, worked with the Miriam or heard of, or let me know. Let your boy know. So these cards have an activation. So this one's I reclaim myself and my story. I am ready for wholeness. So let's do this. Right hand in your heart space. Close your eyes. Inhale. I reclaim myself and my story. I am ready for wholeness. We'll do it again. I reclaim myself and my story. I am ready for wholeness. And 3 times to confirm. I reclaim myself and my story. I am ready for wholeness. Beautiful. I love that. Oh, that's really nice. Camcon said, are they twins like Gemini? You know, yeah, you're right. It is like Gemini, and we're in Gemini season. I thought that because I pulled some cards for myself personally, and the Miriam came out. And that's funny that that's coming out again. And yes, it also gave me Gemini vibes. So maybe that's it. Maybe there's some link there with the Gemini and this. So I like this. But I feel like, because it's speaking of the heart and the healing, I also feel like this is about integration and to like of course because it talks about wholeness. So I feel like it also speaks about the duality, right? That we're a physical body, but there's a spirit within. We have a light, we have a shadow, we have an ego, we have a spirit. I feel like it's also, well, yeah, very Gemini-ish. But yeah, I really like that. And then she has this hand in her heart space, and there's a pink aura, which I like because Archangel Raphael, foreshadowing again, Archangel Raphael, I'm getting ahead, and Shamiel are the ones connected to that chakra, and Shamiel has a pink aura, or he's perceived as a pink energy. So I love that. It's like very healing, a lot of love, a lot of self-care, a lot of healing and balance. It truly is beautiful. So I ended there with you all. Thank you so much for being in this space today. Again, whether you're here live, whether you're catching this at a recorded time, thank you so much for sharing your energy. Thank you for being here. This would not be possible without all y'all. We're chugging along here. So next week we'll be in the 4th live of this 7 series of chakras, and so we're getting to that midpoint. So I'm really happy about that. And then we'll just keep nurturing each other, keep learning more, keep sharing more, keep expanding our light. And I will leave you all with this. And I feel like this is something I'm channeling right now. In these times of constant changes, we are reminded of human history. Human history has been built on a continuous change. The universe itself is change. But being in our center, being in this place of peace, in order for us to better solve, gain the abundance and the strength of Mother Earth, and gain the knowledge and the wisdom from the universal force, today is an act of rebellion. And I'll leave you all with that. Okay? Thank you so much for being in this space. Love you all, and namaste. Arrivederci.